And we are excited to get to talk to you today about the Drive, this teacher membership that Holly Clark and I are starting up. We're really excited about this and excited to tell you about it so that you can get in on it. There's actually a special going right now where you can get in for 3 months for a crazy, ridiculous low. Are they crazy for offering this type of price? So we're going to be giving you all of the details on that. If you're watching this live right now on Twitter or YouTube or Facebook, go ahead and jump into the comments and let us know that you're here so we can say hi to you. And Holly, this membership, the more that we work on it and the more that we get it ready to go and everything, the more excited I get about it.
I do too. And, Matt and I started this off because we have all of these people who are asking us for stuff and come to our blogs and like these certain things. And we're like, what if we had this all in one place? And then we kept talking to each other and taking it to another level and another level. We could do this, we could do this. And so we are so excited to bring some of these ideas to you inside of this kind of teacher club, really.
Yeah.
Where you can level up your teaching. You can thrive on the Drive. I just saw that down there.
See, right? Yeah, exactly. So Holly, you started to allude to this, so let's touch on that a little bit more. Like, what are some of the things that we have kind of put our finger on that teachers kind of struggle with that maybe we can help with through this?
Well, I worked with some teachers. I actually taught during COVID, and I noticed that they don't have time to find resources. And so they just go look it up online. And sometimes, like, my partner teacher would come and she'd be like, I found this thing. I'm like, oh, no, please, we can't use that.
Right.
And it's not that she had no idea, but she was just trying to find something quickly. So I was like, but what if you knew you could go to one spot and there'd always be something there? And so that was kind of one of the things we were thinking about.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely saving time is always a big thing too. Like, I know whenever I've been in the classroom, it's like, oh man, I've got more stuff to grade and I've got more lesson plans to do and more emails and everything. And like, if there are little things that we can do to save time, or if there are things already created that can help me out so that I don't have to make them myself, then that's huge. I would say that the engaged community part too is a big deal. Like being able to have some people that you can connect with. I know for my, entire teaching career, I taught more than 10 years teaching high school Spanish, and I was the entire world languages department. It was a department of one person. So I didn't have people to bounce ideas off of. And even if you do have a department, like there's only so far that we can go with just the people around us. And if we have, lots of people who have the same kind of commitment to teaching that we do, then this is the place where we can get ideas and where we can be inspired by other people.
And it's my dream, once we open this up to everyone in August, that we can have like pods of math teachers who like can contact each other. And so they'll have someone else to talk to, because I always think about math being this place where it's hard. They feel like it's harder to, do the digital part. And they'll be there for each other. So that's really great. And like you said, everything in one place, that's what teachers need. And they need to know that the two people who are putting it in there kind of know what they're talking about. Instead of, I'm going to Teachers Pay Teachers, and a lot of people buy this resource, but what do I know about this teacher? I don't ever talk to them. I don't get to hear about this from behind the scenes. So I'm so like, I wish this was around when I first started teaching. Me too. So I'm so excited for it.
I know. Me too. Absolutely. So, so we've kind of touched on all of those. So let's talk specifically about the membership, which is sort of a newish thing at least in the education circles that I'm in. I haven't seen a whole lot of people that have done teacher membership. So maybe we can take just a second and kind of walk through a little bit what this is and what we're talking about. So Holly, start to tell us a little bit about actually, you know what, before you tell us about the Drive, can I tell them why we call it the Drive?
Yeah.
Okay. So Holly and I kind of racked our brains for what we wanted to call this thing, and we bounced a couple of different ideas around. And so I live out in Indiana, and here I am out on a run out on the little country roads around my house and everything. And I get my best ideas sometimes when I'm on a run. And all of a sudden it sort of like dawned on me, like, where is one place where a lot of educators have some time and it's a built-in part of their routine every day? It's their commute, coming to school, going from school. Usually there's some time built in if you're in the car, if you're taking, if you're riding a bike or a walk. I mean, like anything that you do, you've got a little bit of time there. And so I thought, well, if the drive is your time to maybe level up a little bit, what if there's some stuff that we can do in that time to help you and, not have to add something extra to your plate? And plus, there's also, the double meaning of the drive to succeed and the drive to get better and all of that. And there's Google Drive too. Like I could keep going.
And also, like in 2021, I think pretty much every school at this point has gotten devices in the hands of teachers thanks to the pandemic. And if they haven't, they're going to, there's, money out there for that now from the government. And so we're going to be entering 2021, 2022 school year with these devices, and you're going to have the drive to want to be able to use this and become a digital pedagogist at your school. And this is going to be the place where you can do it. So I'm excited about that. And I love like the drive. It's cool.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep,
and what it is behind these memberships is kind of behind this VIP door. We are going to have exclusive content, exclusive templates. You're going to have access to us. We're going to be talking about all of that too. You're going to get teacher resources. We're going to focus in on the research. So you're going to get a cheat sheet about the research behind that. So you'll know you're doing something that's research based. I'm not saying research good today. It's 8 a.m. here. But
what was in your coffee this morning, Holly?
And you're also going to get this short podcast that Matt was talking about. That's like 7 minutes a day. And if you don't have time to listen to it every day, we don't want it to be a chore. You can just listen to it at the beginning of the week and hear all the stuff. And in that podcast, we're going to tell you what's coming up in the membership. We're going to give you like, why are we talking about this? Why is it important? How can you use it in your classroom? So you're going to get those resources, but you're going to get kind of information about each thing that we drop in the membership. So you will be like, oh, that's something I want to look at. Okay, I got to remember to go in there today.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. The other thing that I think Holly and I are excited about related to this is that we're working in this together. It's not just one of us. The handful of teacher memberships that I've seen, and really in places outside of teacher circles too, a lot of times it's one person kind of like leading the charge, leading the way. And Holly and I, especially during the pandemic, as we were trying to, help people adapt to remote learning as best as possible. Holly and I did a lot of work together, and I got to tell you, I had a blast working with her. And I'm really, really excited that we get to do this together because, we're kind of like-minded on a lot of things, but we also have our own different, unique perspectives. And, you get to hear from Holly, you get to hear from me. We're going to be in this. I don't think we even mentioned the fact that there's going to be a private Facebook group that goes along with this. And so, Holly and I are going to be in that on a regular basis. Answering questions. We'll go live at times and like
sessions.
Yeah. All of that stuff. So, this is really kind of the B. And so, and she just mentioned the coaching sessions as well. So let's talk about this very moment right here, right now. We're sort of at the very beginning of this, and we're just starting it out. In fact, if you join, because we're broadcasting this right now on May 1st, and if you join right now, the membership is actually live, and you can jump right into it and start, looking around. But if you join right now, we've got kind of a special deal going for people we're considering our founding members, the ones who join at the very beginning from the very start. And so what we wanted to do was kind of lock in a nice monthly deal for those of you that want to do this right now. And I think we may have kind of outdone ourselves on this. Like this is one of those deals where we're going, are we crazy for doing this? Like, should we really, really do this? So if you become a founding member, which basically means if you join in the next few days and you're in that first wave of people that get in, you get first access to the membership. So, you'll be some of the very beginning ones. But this is probably the coolest thing, Holly. Let you talk about this for a second. You get to help us make this into something that you want it to be, which is super cool.
Right. And because Matt and I have these great ideas and we're going back and forth, but we don't know what that looks like when it happens. So what we're going to be asking our founding members to do, and why we're doing this special price for founding members, is that we're going to be asking questions like, did that work? Was that too much? Do you need more of this? So that we can create something that's magical. We can't do that on our own. We think we know what you want, but we don't for sure. So that's why. And I kind of think of these people as that are our founding members are going to be like my how many new best friends because we'll be talking to them so much.
Yeah, and exactly.
This price for life, for however long they're in the membership, if it's a month or 5 years, because each month is going to change in what we do. So you'll get that price forever. You have a special tag on your name and you'll never pay anything higher. And when we open it in August, after we've gone through this first iteration, the price will be higher. But this is what we're doing for now. And I also want to say it's open today, but we're dropping content. Once like a week we're doing this. Now next week you'll get something else because we didn't want to overwhelm you and put all of the month's content up. And then you're like, so we're just doing little things once a week. So when you get in there, don't go, this link doesn't work. What's happening here? It's because that's coming next week. And it'll probably say on it, this is coming soon.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. So related to this founding member deal that we keep talking about, here's why it's so crazy. We're having you, pay the 1 month at this low price, but you don't actually just get 1 month, you get 3 months. So if you're a founding member, I know it's like bananas. Yeah, you get May. We're going to do like all of the regular membership stuff in May. So we've got a really cool lineup of things to help you out. We've got some research cheat sheets where we've dug into the research and we're like, hey, here are the little snippets you need to know at the end of the year to finish your year strong. You're going to have the daily little short podcasts that you can listen to on the way to school or the way home. You got the Facebook group. You've got all of this stuff. You get that for May. But then in June and July, you hang around too, and we'll be around. And so if you need some help kind of like planning through the summer, getting ready for the next year, whenever you want to do that, the right after the school year starts for me was never the time that I wanted to plan for the next year. But at some point you may want to, and we'll be around to give you that support as well.
We'll be dropping in like coaching sessions and things that we find that are really neat, but we're not going to have the official like full month thing. We're just going to be there for you when you start to come up. Like for me, it was like July, maybe the first week in July, I'd be like, I better think about next year. And you'll be able to come in and be like, does anyone have any ideas for whatever? And we'll be there for you.
Yeah, exactly. So let's get down to the nitty gritty here. What does it cost? How does this work? It's like it says, this low monthly rate for lifetime. You pay for the 1 month, but you get 3, which means you pay for May, but you also get June and July for free. It's $9. Can you believe this? $9 US. It's like, for a monthly thing like this, is it like $50 a month? Is it like $20 a month? No. $9.
Yeah,
$9 for
one resource on Teachers Pay Teachers.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you go and you get stuff on, like Holly said, on Teachers Pay Teachers, like this is this is for like one good bundle on, I say good. It's like for one bundle on Teachers Pay Teachers, you can get all of this for an entire month. That's crazy. So if you're interested in getting in on this, here's where you go sign up. Just go to this website. I know it doesn't look like a normal website. There's not a .com on it, but if you go to TheDrive.online, just go to TheDrive.online and click that button to join. And then it's going to give you all the details about being a founding member. And then you'll be able to go, to go check it out and get signed up. And as soon as you get signed up, today's the day that everything goes live. So you can jump right into the private Facebook group. You can kind of look around at what the site's going to be before we start dropping content into it. So you can kind of get a feel for where everything is, which is kind of cool.
And when you go to the Facebook group, I have to confirm your name against what's in our database. So it'll take me, it won't be automatic, but we'll get you right in there. And Matt, we've already had a bunch of people sign up. I just looked.
Oh,
right
wow.
now. So,
Awesome. Looks like
yeah.
Marie Calderon is one of them. She's like, woot, woot, I'm going. This is amazing. And then we've got Tara as well. She's like, I'm so excited about the drive, signing up right now. So yeah, awesome. This is so cool. We're pumped to do this. This is a new thing for Holly and I. And you know, we've not gotten the opportunity to have close contact with a group of committed educators like yourself for an extended period of time like this. And, you know, sometimes we get to go to schools and do workshops and we're there for a day and we're gone. Holly's got contracts sometimes where she gets to work with schools some throughout the year, but not with the level of, you know, kind of like constant contact that we're going to have in this. So we're really, really excited about this.
I am so excited because I feel like I go to school, I do PD, and I'm like, okay, peace out, see ya. Like,
right.
And I don't want it to be that way. I end up loving those people, and this is a way that we can have our, like, whatever, however many new best friends.
Yes, exactly. That's right. So yes. We are, again, I know we've said this like 100 times today, but we're excited about this. We hope we get to see you in this and that you're interested in this just like us, because, you know, we're really looking forward to this closer contact, this being able to be kind of like in your ears every day through this daily podcast. If you want to listen to it, from making things for you to support you in a new way, it's going to be fun. I hope that you're a part of it.
Hey, Matt. I know we're like opening today or whatever, but
yeah,
what do you think about maybe keeping it open to get in until Tuesday?
Till Tuesday, sorry, that makes sense. Like, what if people are busy over the weekend and we want to give them a couple more days to join, right? Wouldn't that make sense?
Yeah, because I know on the weekend as a teacher, I shut down for a little while. And then on Sunday, I'm like, oh, I better make my lesson plans. I was a Sunday lesson planner. I didn't think about anything on Saturdays. So I think that might be a good idea, because we started this whole journey on a Friday when no one's paying attention. And now we're here on Saturday when some teachers, only these kinds of teachers like Tara, like,
right?
Here.
Yeah.
But we, I think that's why. Okay, so let's keep it till Tuesday, but then we have to stop.
Yeah. Okay. So if you're watching this and you know anybody else that might want to get in on this deal, let them know, have them go, you know, just like we were saying a second ago, have them go to TheDrive.online to get signed up. And you got all the way until Tuesday. If you want to see some other friends in the Facebook group and get them in on the action, go check it out right there. So yeah, we're excited. We hope that we get to see you in the membership, in the drive.
Oh, I'm so excited for this.
I know. Me too. Thanks, all right. Great. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you there. Hopefully get to see you in the drive. So, all right. Take care.